The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State. It's J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
One quick.
To throw is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Dobbins. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
11 empty.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. Here we go. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot in the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
They'll run on first down. Stevens. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Bengals now at 2-5 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. Now Burrow changing the look. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Take.
On second down, here's Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Now you got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. Shoves him away. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
12, 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Bengals 7.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Here we go.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Ravens 21, Bengals 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Ravens 28, Bengals 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 in the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
12, 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
11, Mighty. 11, Thomas. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They go play action with Jackson. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Jackson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Tucker's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, 11.
Here's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. First down. Here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. They go play action now. Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Brought in by Dobbins near the sideline. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Here's Jackson to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
11 Thomas.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Chase, the motion man right. Now Burrow on first down. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Stevens. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Chase, the motion man right.
11 MT. Hey, can. Stop.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Hey, we got to go score.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Burrow will throw. Open man is Higgins. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
12.
Now Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bengals 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 13-yard line.
11. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Inside the 20.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So, game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but some power offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
11 mighty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's fielded at the 45. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Middle.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The throw over the middle taken in. And nothing after the catch here as he's dropped right on the spot at the 47, but in plus territory.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
12, 12, 12. They gotta go, gotta go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. 12. To the air again, Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Stop.
That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Burrow changing things up here.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw again. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw out left, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they got this game well in hand.
And he'll scratch it only about a yard up to the 32.
11 empty.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On third down, Stevens. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Gun.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there at 22.
Middle.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little
Tends to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
11 MT, take. 11,
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Burrow going to change things up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll get that complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
11, Thomas.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
11.
Here's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Gotta go.
3rd and goal. Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's 3rd and goal.
11 MT. Tate. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 69, Bengals 15.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We're facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
First and 10.
From midfield now, Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens.
Gotta go.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
12.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow to throw on second down.
And he will find his man Chase complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Yeah, boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Back.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, out.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They run the option here on first and 10.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this context.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn.